exploring India until it is ugly. We've had a lot of requests to do India. We're going to dive straight in. It's not really a country. It's more like a continent, really. But, oh, it's a very interesting start. We're in a rock. So I'm expecting a lot of variety. This is a very nice start. A nice view. It's a shame we can't see more. But I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Into round 2, and I want to make sure I don't neglect the south of the country. When I see people talking about India, they generally talk about the cities, and people say it's ugly, but people kept leaving comments like exploring India until it's beautiful. But we've had 2 drops, and they've both been brilliant. But this is really beautiful again. I would say better than the last location. And you know what? There's something about this which I just really, really love. There's the hills, there's fields. It's a really nice view. I'm going to give this a 9. Into the 3rd round now, and that means the city drop. I'm going to drop it into New Delhi. I believe that is the capital. What can we get here? This is where I think most people will expect India to fail. And these buildings they're pretty boring. They're not too bad though. I think there's definitely worse parts. Yeah, this just seems to be like an apartment block. It's all right though. It's nothing special. It is pretty boring. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. Right, in the 4th round, I would like to go into Goa because I've heard Goa's really nice, and let's see what we can get from it. All right, yeah, this is really, really nice. We've got a guy wearing a Santa hat and a Bob Marley jumper with little boats out there. Very peaceful. This feels really, really peaceful. Yeah, this is really nice. I don't think it's the nicest drop we've had, so I'm going to give it another 8 out of 10, I think. Now into the final round, and this is where we actively have to try and sabotage. I'm going to drop it into Mumbai because this is the city that I hear the most bad stuff about. I'm sure there's lots of beautiful areas of it though as well. Looks like we have got some kind of sports pitch. Yeah, there's these like high-rise buildings, and they're not especially beautiful. However, it's kind of like a city skyline. Whenever there's loads of them, it's something to look at least. The ocean view is nice, and the sports pitch is, we've even got some trees. It feels like an area of the city where stuff's happening as well. I've been sat here for a few minutes trying to decide what score to give it, because when you look out there, it's a nice beach. It's not an incredible beach. India has much nicer beaches. But I feel like that's a 7. And then when I look at this, I feel like this is a 6. So I guess overall, it's gotta be a 6.5. So India does pass, but it's 0.5 short of getting on the leaderboard. But let me know if there's a country out there that can knock Switzerland off top spot.